Hi friends, I'm Ariel and I am stopping by Vanessa's kitchen tonight to show you a couple of recipes that will make mealtime a snap in your kitchen. So I have everything ready. I hope that you'll sit back, relax, and have a great time watching this video, okay? So we are making 3 different dishes tonight. I'm making some potatoes in the quick cooker. I'm also going to make some grilled asparagus, and one that has created a little bit of hubbub in my family is grilled shrimp. So I played with some of these folks in the crustacean band and I'm feeling not very right about this. So if you can help settle the dispute with Eric and me, is this called cannibalism or not if I eat them? I'm not really sure. I'm not feeling very comfortable with it. So help me decide if I'm allowed to eat them or not, because I feel like I shouldn't. But he's saying that they're so delicious. We're having a hard time here, okay? So the first thing that we're going to start when we start this meal is I have some red potatoes that were all ready to go. You can't find these under the sea. But I cut up some red potatoes into pieces, and you'll see that this is our new steamer basket. These come in a set of 2, and they fit right inside of the quick cooker. So what I have in the quick cooker is just 1 cup of water. We're going to put the lid on the quick cooker. I need to show you this, okay? So you want to make sure that both of the icons are showing the same direction. If one of them is turned, it's not going to work. You're not going to ever be able to get it to come up the pressure. So we'll put this right on here like this. And I just need to get this started, and then I'll come back and tell you about the pressure cooker a little bit later. But I'm going to click the custom setting. There are 16 different settings on here, so it might seem like there's an awful lot, but once you get the hang of it, it's totally easy. So I'm going to click the time button, so that way we can change the time. And this is going to be super duper fast. It's going to go down to 3 minutes. And you might be thinking, holy smokes, that's crazy fast. It is very fast, but it is going to take some time to come to the pressure, okay? So we'll get that started, and while the other things are cooking, it should be ready to go. So what we have here, before I get started with our grilled shrimp and asparagus, is the grill pan. Pampered Chef has a fantastic line of grilled products. I haven't had much experience grilling outside, as you can imagine, but this little baby is fantastic. This was one of those things, you know, I thought I had so many things and I was kind of a hoarder. I've got a lot of things. You would think my collection is complete, but I really needed to have this. And after I used Vanessa's, I am in love. Okay, so this grill pan is like cooking outside, but it's all on top of your stove. So you can make anything in here, and you'll see it has the grill marks just like you've been outside, but there's no bugs, there's no pelicans taking your food, and nothing else like that, okay? So I'm just going to get both of these started right on medium heat. I'm going to turn it to about 6. I don't have a lot of experience using stoves or quick cookers or any of that stuff. Can't have electricity under the ocean, but Eric wanted me to try using some of these things, and I'm in love. So that grill pan, you can make anything on, like paninis or hamburgers, or you'll see tonight the grilled shrimp and asparagus. But seriously, you can even do your grilled cheese sandwiches on there, or any one-pot meal, okay? So it is super duper easy to clean. You just put it under some hot water and wash it off, and it's going to be fantastic, okay? You can also throw it in the dishwasher, and P.S. goes over top 2 of your burners on your stove. Make sure they are both on the same temperature, or else bad things will happen. And also you want to make sure, or I'm sorry, not make sure, you can also put it inside your oven. So if you want to start meat off on top, throw some vegetables on and roast everything together to finish it off in the oven, you can do that too, okay? So, and then here I have the smaller basket that also fits in the quick cooker, and I just have some asparagus that's ready to go. So today we're going to be using some of Pampered Chef's most beloved spices and products here, but the one that I'm going to use for the asparagus is this garlic and herb rub. I love this one. I think I use it on just about anything. So we'll use this on the asparagus. And then for the shrimp, we took a vote and Old Bay won. So we're going to use some of that too, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do, if you do not have this kitchen spritzer, you need to talk to Vanessa because this thing is so much fun. You can put any sort of oil or whatever in here, and it's going to turn it into an aerosol. Talk about a fun gadget, right? So you're just going to pump, 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 and once you feel the resistance come, then you just spray your stuff. So I have this shrimp here, and we already took off the legs and the shell, and oh my goodness, I'm dropping things. You'd think I'd be used to being on land by now. I'm really just not. So we'll just give this a spritz. Now, I have heard that some people put vinegar in this and they use it to clean. You could probably try that. If you're trying to eat healthier, maybe you want to put your oil and vinegar in here for your salad dressings. You can change it up and put anything. So just going to spray it with a little bit of oil and put some of this Old Spice right on top. It's not shaking out. Not Old Spice. Oh my goodness. I think that's what old men wear. This is Old Bay. So let me don't get them confused because that will be very, very weird. And oh my goodness, it'll smell good. I don't know how it will taste. So we'll just sprinkle this on top and I'll just flip it over. I like using kebabs because it's so much easier. So we're just going to cook these a couple minutes on each side. If I can get these little buggers to stay still. Again, I'm not sure if these were some of my friends before. Ursula had some of these folks hanging out in her lair, and I would feel terrible if I was eating one of them. So hopefully I'm not. It's better if they don't have their heads on because I prefer not to recognize who they are. This keeps getting stuck in there. Sorry about that. I'm having some malfunctions here. Okay. So we'll just put these right all on top of the grill pan and start sizzling them away. I like using the double burner grill pan because there's lots of room for the sticks. Just throw that out of the way, and then with our asparagus here, we'll just roll it out. Also give it a spray. And just sprinkle some of this garlic and herb on top. You can change this up to whatever flavors that you like. Another one that I was going to try is the coarse Himalayan sea salt. That is also very, very delicious. So I'm just going to roll these right on top there. Now these are going to be both very, very quick to cook, about 3 minutes or so for the shrimp. You'll see that the quick cooker is still turning round and round and round. What happens is that is when it is starting to come up to pressure. So as it keeps going in the little rectangle, that means this is coming to pressure. And then when it hits the number 3, that means it's starting to cook. So sometimes it takes about 15 minutes for potatoes to come to pressure. You always, always, always have to have your at least 1 cup of liquid in there so that the pressure can build so that it's going to cook your food. So you always want to make sure that you have that in there as well. But you can do anything with this thing. You can steam in it like we're doing today. You can sear your meat. We could have done the shrimp in there. You can also do your chicken and poultry, beef, seafood, soups, stocks. I'm excited to try some of these things because where I come from, you just don't have all those options, right? You can also do a dessert. I've heard about choco flan, which sounds awesome. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate, right? Or cheesecakes. You can also do beans. I know some people, can you believe they have to soak their beans for like 8 hours or something ridiculous like that? I think you can do it in here in 15 minutes. That's a no-brainer, right? You can also use this as a slow cooker, do your rices and your grains and different things like that. If you like Pinterest, you need to check out all of the pressure cooker recipes that are on Pinterest too, because you will be shocked at all the different things you can do with this. So Pampered Chef has really outdone themselves with the pressure cooker. But one of my favorites too is this grill pan. So I told you a little bit about it. If you're thinking, oh my goodness, I don't need one that's that big, you can get the one that's smaller and you can create the same fantastic meals that you can do there, okay? So let me just check our things here. Oh, the shrimp look like they are about ready to flip over. I do recommend taking the scales and skin, the shell, that's the right word. Taking the shells off before you do it. It's just so much easier to eat. You can just eat the whole kebab just like that. So as soon as this is done, I will show you how they turned out. Again, I haven't had to go outside with those pesky pelicans. They just come and eat all of your food and everything else. So let me see how the asparagus is coming. If you think that it needs to be sprayed a little bit more, you can use a kitchen spritzer and just put a little bit more on there. And also, if you don't like touching raw things, you need to have yourself a set of tongs. They're absolutely amazing. It's like having a clamper there, right? So I have to be honest with you. Normally I don't do a whole lot of cooking, but since we had the little fiasco with the chef and Sebastian in the kitchen, they had to be fired. He had to go. So here I am cooking away. So if I can do this, a girl who lived under the ocean my entire life, you can totally do it too. So when this meal is done, I will be sure to post some pictures for you. The shrimp looks like it is just about finished, but check that out. Are you drooling over there? I don't know if I personally will be able to eat the shrimp because I have a little bit of attachment to these guys, but I know that Eric and some of our guests are gonna love it too. So you have a great day. If you have any questions, holler back and make sure that you request Ariel next time because I love coming to see you guys. And if you ask for me, I'm sure Vanessa will bring me back. Have a great day.